Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but they've got a tall task here on Championship Sunday. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just 1 win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit.
And, right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
A 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
32.
Now Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing. Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. This will line up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Again, it's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. On the option to give to Williams here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 26 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting at my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Powers through him. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the play fake, Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. To throw now. Here's Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd and a couple. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And it's caught. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Jacobs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Brooks. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have regained the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Past the 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work.
So the big play there, all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it, but he just couldn't help himself.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Prescott now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary.
Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Throwing. Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Love, they go play action now. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he works free. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and a yard. Love now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs from 10 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On play action. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott from the gun. It's complete to Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 47 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Aubrey now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Love. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Kenny Clark drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
the middle. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Williams going to get it again on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Looking deep here for Dobbs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is Dante Thornton. He was unstoppable in this game. 5 touchdown catches for him in this one. That equals the NFL record. The Raiders do it again. In an unlikely path to the Super Bowl, they found their way as champions of the AFC. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Love from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 24 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. Fighting his way through contact. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Slot man moves right. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Bust through the tackle. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and 3. Prescott now from the 50. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Ouch. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Golden. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Down the right sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 85 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here we go with Williams. Past the 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Aubrey now for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Ooh, with a juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing. Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now it's 2nd and 10. Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And the pressure... mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the 2nd half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. The offense on third down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Prescott now. Here's one deep for Pickens. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They run. It's Williams. Now he's into the clear again. Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Love. On target to his man, likely. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Love now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. To the air again, Love. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Now he's loose again. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Dan. 55 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Oh, good move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Love. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. It's complete to Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And the spike comes with just 12 seconds left to go. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a 4th-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, they are going back to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.